on-screen forecast, your host Alvin Kamau. As yes, we've been in this period of false fall kind of weather where we enjoy temperatures in the 70s. It's a period right before fall where yes, we're excited about it, we're enjoying it, but you're probably like, now what? Do we got a warm up on the way? Well, I'm here to answer that with temperature trends from the Climate Prediction Center, as well as looking at precipits, because I know our lawns are thirsty, we need the rain, so hopefully I can answer that question for you, as well as looking at our tropics and seeing what's cooking in either the Pacific or the Atlantic. So let's get started. Looking at our answered question here, yes, we will get a warm up looking at our 6 to 10 day temperature outlook. This looks at September, the mid portions of September, almost the latter portions of it. And you notice how Missouri and Illinois, we are entering into a bit of a warming trend. Now, our normal highs for this time of the year, as of now, are in the lower to mid 80s. They are quickly going down as we're reaching the end of the year pretty quickly. And this also means that by the end of the month, our normal highs, not our actual temperatures, normal highs, will be ranging in the upper 70s. So just keep that in mind every time we look at this. So that means when I do the math and say, okay, our normal highs are this, what is our actual temperatures going to be? Between this period, they'll be ranging in the mid to upper 80s. So yes, a little bit toasty, but the good news is our humidity stays low. And always note that a cold front could always come through and give us another taste of fall or another false fall before fall actually starts late in the month. But we also are in meteorological fall, if you didn't know about that. So the 8 to 14 day temperature outlook, while confidence does drop just a little bit, still shows above normal temperatures for a good portion of the country. But we do have to watch this because if a front comes through, that could always give us slightly cooler temperatures. And this will just be those highs ranging in the 80s at least. But again, if that front moves through or a front or disturbance comes through, that could always drop our temperatures and give us another taste of fall, which is what we want. And I know a lot of us don't like talking about temperatures. We just want to talk about rain because we need the rain. Our lawns are thirsty and Mother Nature isn't doing the best job of giving us this. While it's wetter a little bit further to the northwest, the Pacific Northwest, you notice Missouri and Illinois still hanging on below average precipitation, which is not something that we want. I know we need the rain, and this doesn't mean not even a trace of rainfall. It just means that nice widespread rain that we're looking for. The further east and southeast you head, the lower those chances are. I mean, look at that bullseye down to the southeast. You notice confidence goes down the further northwest you head, but St. Louis, parts of Illinois, we're still looking at below average precip. Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully the Climate Prediction Center is wrong and this turns around for the good because we need rain. But not looking at any measurable rainfall at least over the next week. Hopefully that changes because they update this every day. So again, hopefully I'm wrong. Don't take this with a grain, take it with a grain of salt in other words, and hope that the forecast does change because I know we need the rain and so hopefully we can get something. Now, looking at our tropical activity, at least over parts of the Atlantic, there's not much happening over the Pacific right now other than a disturbance heading to Hawaii. Luckily, that storm is starting to weaken a bit. Over the Atlantic, we're not seeing much over the next 7 days. But please note, we are entering into peak hurricane season, so things can change pretty quickly. So anytime someone looks at this, especially someone that lives along the coast, they might be like, oh, we're good. We're in good shape. I don't have to plan for a hurricane. And then out of nowhere, tomorrow it shows a disturbance over the Atlantic. So just know that things can change. If someone's been wondering, well, it's been pretty quiet after we had that other storm hurricane move through. Just don't let your guard down, especially if you live along the Atlantic, because things can change. You could also have another storm move through the Gulf, which is, again, something that we don't want at all. But for those that have friends and family that live along the Gulf Coast or parts of the Atlantic coast, I just wanted to let you know, not seeing anything right now, but if that changes, that is what I'm planning my next video to be about. But hopefully it isn't about this, because we just want it to stay quiet. But one way everyone can stay updated with their weather is having a NOAA weather radio. It's always great to have, especially as we enter into a season called secondary severe weather season, which luckily I'm not that concerned about it. We'll just have to keep an eye on it. Just always have a NOAA weather radio to keep updated with your forecasts. Now, I know we don't even have rain to talk about, so you're like, Alvin, there's no point of talking about a NOAA weather radio. We're just staying updated with the forecast. What happens if things change and we actually have a chance of rainfall? A NOAA weather radio is great, so always replace the batteries on them because alerts, weather warnings always will come quickly. Other resources are always your phone, but just really focusing on the NOAA weather radio because I'm not seeing any chances for storms as of now or even in the next 10 days. But again, hopefully I'm wrong and things change, because we don't want severe weather, but we want some nice widespread rainfall, because yes, we could all use it. So make sure you get yourself a NOAA weather radio by heading to Midland, USA to keep your family safe during the 2025 severe weather season. So let's finish up this video by telling you where you can follow me on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it. You can also follow me on Instagram and Threads as well. That's a new account that I've started earlier this year. Be a great place to follow me for all weather updates, outdoor weather reports, and they're shorter than this. So just make sure you follow me on there. The link to that will be down in the description so I can keep you updated with the forecast when I'm not able to upload here. And really what I'm trying to do is during the summer, since I'm pretty busy, especially now that we're heading back to school, want to upload every other Sunday. But then when winter comes, I'm thinking about uploading every Sunday because there'll be something to talk about, if not the cold. But again, hopefully I can bring you good news in my next video. I'm really hoping I can just say rain is coming, rain is here, because I know we all need the rain, and that is why I don't want to keep talking about the same stuff, which is why you don't see me upload every single Sunday, because I want to talk about one thing that we really need, beneficial rainfall, and hopefully we can get that soon. So follow me on X so I can give you that answer hopefully in the next week or so. But other than that, make sure be on there, but you're subscribed with notifications on. But until then, I hope you have a great start to your week, St. Louis and Missouri and Illinois, and everyone else watching this video.